Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Stoneblock 2. So, I don't have this happen very often, but the game managed to... Well, I don't know if the game managed to crash or if just my computer managed to crash. And so... I'm not 100% sure what got saved. Let's go into the waypoints. Yeah, these are all claim chunks and chunk loaded, so it looks like I'm fine right now. And let's see. I guess what I'd like to do is do that. And then we have basically an Apple filter, because that's all we care about, and the culinary generators don't even need any items to burn, so we're kind of in a good position there. Alright, the next thing we were gonna start doing is we were going to take a chest here and place it here. Can we open that? Yes, we can. That's going to give us cobblestone, which honestly I guess needed to be in this part. So let's take this out, take this out, and take this out, and same thing, same idea there. Let's see, can we get into this? Yes, we can. We need gold again though, and instead we've got iron and bronze, and let's see, blood. Let's see. Good news, I think, is that boy, did the music only play for like 5 seconds. I think it did. Let's repair that to start off with, and then I think I could probably make a better hammer. Like, I want to see if I can do this, where if I make a copper head and can I then, like, oh, I can't even do it this way. I'd have to use the other way to do it. And again, I'm not sure I'm quite ready for this. Alright. So a little correction there. I'm gonna go ahead and break this. I'm going to take the hammerhead helmet out, and I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to see, I think these ores now can just be cooked. I'll take this iron out also, and yeah, I think we're kind of in a better position because we went to the mining dimension. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna turn this off, and then I'm going to take the bit of blood and see if we can make the blood turn into coagulated blood, which should, I think this will work. If not, we'll have to get that done later. I guess that wasn't enough. Alright, fair enough. We'll deal with that later. Next we want, I'm gonna see if I can make a copper headpiece and like iron, tin, brass. Does I not have copper? I guess we'll just, so this one piece of ore, we don't have anything else in here that's copper, and I think this one piece of ore is going to start being processed, and it's gonna, I think, give us a kind of amazing amount of, all right, so the copper is being turned into brass or tin. Either way, it's not what I want it to be. So let's just let all this cook. It can't be tin that it's being turned into, so it's got to be brass. See, all the copper is mixing with all the tin to make bronze. And maybe bronze would be better. I guess we'll try it. Like, if nothing else happens, then we'll see what happens here. So what I'm thinking as this bronze hammerhead is drying is that we could potentially change our item and upgrade our hammer that way without losing the XP. If that isn't really the case, then yeah, we're gonna be messed up. And the rest of this, like, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna just make some bronze ingots to get rid of that. And yeah, this process is gonna become crazy. So I'm thinking, yes, a bronze stone hammer would give me density. Your tool lasts longer but has less durability. This would be durability 600, where this is a durability of that. So that's something we could do, or we could try some other things. Certainly the thing here seems like you still are mixing things though, and you're stuck with what you've got. So maybe I would have to put the large plates in there too to get rid of the cheapskate feature. I don't understand the idea of it having less durability but still kind of not doing anything that makes sense. Alright. At this point we need a drawer controller. I think it's time to make one of these. Can I make these is the question. drawer controller. I'm missing these. And that means I'm missing this. So unless I find quartz by going to the end, which we're not to that point yet, the only thing I could do is I could go to the mining dimension and let's see, it peaks, it seems like between Y0 and Y63. The high points are Y38 or Y29. But it seems like the odds are kind of low. So yeah, Y29, maybe Y33. I guess that's where we're gonna have to go, which that's kind of helpful because we needed to do things here. This much, let's derp tower this much up, and then I'm gonna jump back down, and then I'm going to start placing the ladders here. And then we need to look up and build that. Oops. And we'll do that. And we'll have to get that at some other point. Come over here. Oh, I guess I can sneak. Alright, that helps. So that's what we're gonna do to this. I need to really start getting to a point where I can get rid of a significant amount of inventory items. We need seeds. Copper. We've got all these pebbles that need to go in compacting drawers. We have enough diamonds, I believe, just barely to do the diamond stiffened mesh, which we haven't, if we haven't done that yet, that's something we should do. Let's see, copper, here we go. Alright, and cooked apples, have no reason to be in that. Just go ahead and stick that there. I imagine what's happening here is the sticks are getting in the way. So we do kind of need an item filter. Let's see. Yeah, we do need an item filter at some point, and those solutions are going to happen. Right. So let's get this going. We're gonna put all of this stuff in here, and that's gonna make some copper chunks, and we're left with just this. Same thing. We may very well come back to this and determine that there's something else I need to be building with. It could be nickel. It could be anything, really. I can tell we have a really great idea. Let's see. This. Put this back down. There's a lot of breaking of things we're doing. Right, so we want now a just copper, not molten brass. There's molten copper. Give me that. And we need this to cool. If it turns out brass is better than copper, then theoretically we can try and replace all of our equipment. And having better equipment would probably be a smart move before we go back up to the mining dimension. Right. So this would add on the stats 600 durability, mining level diamond, which right now this is mining level iron, so that does get the mining level up. Increases the mining speed, and slightly increases the number of damage. If I did this instead, then this would be, let's see, 300 mining level iron, mining speed slower, and such. So yeah, we need to just go into the Bronze Age. And we'll just melt down that copper piece. So what we need to do is, let's take this and this. We'll need a binding, and we'll need large plates. You know what, I'm just gonna put all of these here, and we're not gonna deal with that for a while, because, well, just quite frankly, we're not gonna deal with it for a while. Nuggets over this way. Stone binding, I'm gonna melt that because we don't need it. Stone pickaxe. I guess this XP is just, it is higher than what I have, but mine's already leveled up once, so I don't think there's anything to do with that either. Right. So going to the Bronze Age with all of this. Molten bronze, I hope I have enough to do all of this. So a bronze pickaxe head, a bronze cross point, and a bronze tool rod. And I don't have enough to make bronze, which means I need to put some more tin in here. And I guess I should just not be afraid of mixing copper and bronze anymore. Like, clearly bronze is the way to go. Like, maybe, like, I don't 100% believe this to be true, but maybe this is a case where if something mixes, then that's a good thing, and that should be something that you should just always be happy for. Now we need 2 of these. And this is a cool mod when you get into this. Unfortunately, it also kind of builds around doing something that's just rather unfamiliar. Yeah, for better or worse, you're not playing Minecraft here. You're doing something else. Let's see. Do I have any crooks on me? No. I need to go ahead and start this process back up now. So put these all here. And do I want the nuggets or do I want the ingots? I think nuggets are smarter to make. Bronze large plates. Yep. And then bronze binding, bronze pickaxe head, bronze tough tool rod, and bronze tool rod. Yep. And back to nuggets. You make whatever you want to make until you've emptied out that whole area. Right. So now this becomes a bronze hammer with a lot more durability, and let's see, diamond level and a higher attack. And if I put the tough tool rod in here, then it has even more durability, but it loses the ecological. So bronze just becomes dense at that point, with a faster mining speed, faster attack, and 3 modifiers. So I just got an achievement for that. Meanwhile, this Invar hammer probably doesn't have much use. Now this one would increase durability, increase this. And I kind of want to keep the well established, but I don't think that does anything for us in the long run. Like, my level is would be comfortable, whereas my level right now is comfortable, I guess. So this durability would be 631, much faster mining speed, and higher attack speed. But if I was to say get rid of this, it would be 653. So actually adding that doesn't seem like that helps any. Mining speed still looks good. If I was to take that, that doesn't help. If I was to just add that, this would still be iron level. So those two are what I'm going to keep, but the bronze binding apparently is not useful. Alright. What kind of mesh do we have right now? A iron stiffened mesh, which is here, and diamond stiffened mesh. What does one have to do to make a diamond stiffened mesh? And stiffened mesh, diamond stiffened mesh. Okay, that's less diamonds. Great. Means we can put that there, and then That also means we can make a diamond hammer, which maybe we don't need to do this right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So we can come up here, and we can't put this in there, no. So instead we'll put this in here, and yeah. We're not anywhere close to being able to do a diamond compressed hammer. Now the only other kind of thing I would like to see is maybe if I could make a drawer controller. And what would a basic drawer require? Seems like I can make basic drawers fine, but the question would be drawer controllers to connect to those. Let's see, compacting drawer, drawer controller, interacts with a bank of connected drawers. Was that what I was looking for already? Yeah. Frame drawer, framed half drawer. Yeah, drawer controller requires nether quartz, so we can't do that. So I was thinking maybe there was something else that I could build, but I guess there isn't. No, unfortunately not. Not unless this mechanical crafter here can do something with an ore dictionary, which I don't think it can. Let's see. And yes, we clearly have issues that we're going to have to deal with. Let's go ahead and put the compressed cobblestone here. Take this gravel. Take this granite. Take this andesite. Take these arrows. Alright, back over here. Andesite doesn't melt. Granite doesn't melt. Gravel doesn't melt. Dirt does melt. Wonder what dirt melts into. Granite doesn't melt. Cobblestone will melt. Let's see. I don't know if there's really any reason to hold on to all of this. Liquid dirt. Interesting, I suppose. That doesn't melt. Let's see. What happens if I put charcoal in here? That too doesn't melt. And an Invar hammer doesn't melt. A stone hammer doesn't melt. We got some chance cubes. Got iron. That does melt. Okay. What if I put this in there? Apparently you can make emeralds, and we'll put that in there and that in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what we need to do with this Invar hammer. I don't think we actually need that. Chance cubes, I don't think we need that. We've got kinds of darts that are questionable whether we need those. So wood binding here, wood tool rod, and that we can get rid of. This and this we can get rid of. And just continue to burn wood. What happens if we tried to cook a copper ore piece? That's an interesting thought. Maybe we could cook a cobblestone. Let's see, stone crook. Do we need that? Yeah, there's some things. Maybe we could burn. Maybe we could get rid of things. Like a lot of just inventory items. Let's see. I would like to see where that goes. There. And this stops cooking as soon as we hit that point. And so we'll make blocks of charcoal. Balance that out. Put these blocks of charcoal over in this furnace, and again it's leaves, and again it's sticks. Like, we're really just trying to clean up the inventory. So, you know, molten emerald, 1 gem, liquid dirt, wooden tool rod won't burn, stone tool rod will melt. When did a diamond won't convert? Alright. Hey. Wooden binding won't burn either. And that won't work. Okay. We needed to collect this for the string, and then this for this, this for that, that for that, and that for that. Alright. We need those seeds. I don't know if I actually need the leaves for anything. Seeds. Pick up seeds. There we go. Just come back here. We need this to grow. We may have to come back and do the watering can thing. I do want to see if there's maybe another way to plant. Should be a sapling somewhere around here. Like, there's got to be another way to make string. It feels like. And the only reason I even wanted string was to try this other bait before we get rid of it. So we've done fruit bait, we've done grain bait. I don't think we've done veggie bait. So I'm gonna take all of that and take this in here and turn that into seeds. Otherwise, tin chickens with tin chickens, and we're trying to make a stack of 16 there. And all of my cobblestone has, like, this thing is still making cobblestone like crazy. Well, not like crazy, but somewhat well. Oh, I guess the problem here is this is not giving me cooked apples as much as this is. I put a bunch of regular apples in here and needed to cook the apples first. Cook these apples. Yeah, this is gonna still be an issue. Yep. You take those two, and then you take those. Guess we could put these apple saplings here. Nothing really wrong with that. Alright, so let's see if we can find a string generator. Well, I do see something that seems to say string generator. No, I guess I don't. String dispensers of sorts. There's a string chicken. This is a black chicken and a log chicken. Alright. So let's see if we can make a black chicken. Or, you know, if we're gonna do chickens, there's probably a lot that we can do. And we finally have enough where we can make let's see if we can do this and this, just some standard iron equipment. And let's see, what else do we need? The boots? Yeah. Alright, so let's come over here, put on some standard iron equipment instead of stone equipment. And that, I think, means no more slowness. And I think this stone stuff can't be cooked, unfortunately, so we'll just have to toss it in here. But that's progress. We'll put that in there too. We have some veggie bait. Apparently I didn't have any vegetables, which is no surprising there. So that can work there. Towards that. And we have this storage crate. We were going to... So yeah, we overshot that by 8 chickens. I suppose we could make a new roost. Maybe that would make sense. Maybe it doesn't. Let's just leave that. where it is for now. Let's look at the chicken book. Like, the other thing is we need to make 16 netherrack, which would be really easy. And we need to make a witch water bucket. Right. Snowball chickens would be a lapis blue chicken with a regular chicken. So here we go. That theoretically see, I feel like the log chickens also are going to produce a significant amount of stuff. Right, these are fully powered, and this is cooking apples, and the apples are going down the route, which is how I want this to be. I would like a cobblestone generator 3, but I don't think we can make that. So we can't go any further in the chickens range though, so cobblestone, cobble gen tier 3 would require diamonds. I think we don't have enough. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see. There's some iron ore. We're doing very well in iron. Like, there we go. I have to figure out how all this works. We've got that messed up again. So we'll do this and this. There was a system that I played with to make a lot of drains and just have this go forever, but apparently liquid dirt can't be made into ingots. Apparently, let's see what happens if we were to take an emerald, and this might be crazy. Do we have any aluminum brass in here? No, we don't. So iron it is. Okay. We have gravel. Do we have anything? We'll put the rest of this gravel in here. Apparently we can't do that. We'll put it in here then. Andesite, cobblestone, cobblestone. Let's see. All the cobblestone we have. 256 of 64. Interesting. So this needs an upgrade. Blank barrel upgrade and diamond barrel upgrade. We'll see if this is good enough. No. So the next barrel upgrade we can make is what? Diamond tier. It would be infinity. Yeah. There's collect pickups upgrade we can't do, and avoid items upgrade. No. Unfortunately, nothing like that works. String. We do have enough string now. Leaves. We need to get probably rid of some of these leaves. And saplings. Just, you know, burn it all. Let's see, take this. What happens if we do this? Copper ore pieces seem like they don't actually do anything, unfortunately. So yeah, take these saplings, take these leaves, take the wood. As far as sieving, take some dirt and sieve some dirt at some point. Let's do a little dirt sieving. Take some andesite. I don't think andesite works. Let's see. If we put andesite here instead, what does it give us? Gravel. Well, no. It doesn't give us gravel, it gives us something different. Gives us cobblestone. Interesting. So andesite, diorite, all of those different variants of stone just give us cobblestone. That's not helpful. Really? We're gonna plant a tree here. Where else are we going with all of this? Let's see, do I have enough iron to make another compressed iron hammer? Yes. Do I have enough iron to make a compressed diamond hammer? No. So that's a problem. Let's put this here. Let's see. Compress cobblestone in the output and cobblestone in the input. Stone hammer is here for our use if we need it. A wand is here for our use if we need it. Gold. Then gravel. Like we're full of gravel and we can't do anything with it. And food is still an issue. I'm hoping that this is growing enough apples for that to work, but I don't know if that really is working. Just more gravel. Let's see. So we've got more dirt. Because I guess the idea here is if he's gonna sieve dirt, I have to give it to him first. Otherwise it's just gonna constantly fill up with gravel. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think granite's actually worth anything. This coal that we're getting's not worth a lot. Was gonna make some aluminum. Alright. So we need elevators. Really, really bad. Like really, really, really bad. We need elevators. Which means we need to build a mob farm. This time one that actually works. And I was thinking of doing like this diamond shaped regular mob farm that would be an unmodded, like great mod farm that uses observers and waters to push people. But honestly, I don't think I need any of that. We need a vacuum hopper or an item collector. And I need to also just double check to make sure that there's not a quest around this that centers around this. Also, we need to look at which water. Drawer controller, storage upgrade 1, black hole unit, medium storage crate. Yeah, we can't really do any of this. We could, yeah. We could make prudentium and tier 1 crafting seeds and infernium ingots, perhaps. Let's see if that gives us some more ideas. Let's see, prudentium. Let's see, prudentium requires an infusion crystal. Infernium essence requires this. Yeah, I think I actually can't make anything until yeah, I don't think I can actually do any of that until I get some more drops. So back to the idea of an item collector. I think there's an item collector item here. Item collector, ender pearl, obsidian, can't do it. Absorption hopper is obsidian and hoppers and eye of ender. Item barrel connector, not connectors, we need collectors. Advanced item collector, yeah, can't do anything there. So unless there's a different absorption hopper, this is getting back sorter machines for use with cables and hoppers. Item sorter, what would that cost? I have no idea. I have no idea how this would work, but it might be useful later on. But absorption hopper, again, obsidian, and to make obsidian, the crafting is not realistic, but through lava and water I guess we could make it pretty easily. Alright, so let's find our buckets and let's do this. Okay, so if I take a bucket here, and if I decide to break these here, and then I come over here and I get this much water and this much water, that should be enough to make an infinite source of water, so we don't have to walk as far. Right, so we do this, and do we just do that? Yes, we do. Which is to say, okay, ice bucket challenge. Apparently, it's what we just got. So, yeah. On the other hand, we also have enough redstone to make the nether dirt. We needed to make 12 of that. So let's do that quest too. And we only need like 3 obsidian right now, and we'll think further about how much of obsidian in the future we need. It's kind of nice not needing to go back to the mining dimension to try and find some of this stuff, although I guess nether quartz is still going to be an issue. So we will have to head to the mining dimension eventually. Also, there's a lot of cleanup that I still want to do. A lot of building up of this furnace to as high as it possibly can be, which very possibly means I will even move the bottom of the furnace at some point to a lower one, although maybe that is way overkill and it's not ever really going to be a scenario where I can get enough items that the smelter would need to smelt them. Also, it could be, I think that there's a small machine that will cook ores and do a better job of it than what the smelter is doing right now anyways. So while we're here, we might as well fill up our furnace. Could make more buckets. I kind of wish there was an easy, clear item that would let me transport fluids into it and still reach the side. Maybe I could put a drum of lava right above this, but yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna actually even have to use the crucible for these kind of goals. We may have to automate all of this, or we may quickly find that a nether rack chicken exists, and that is going to provide a lot more netherrack without having to use redstone, which, because this is kind of expensive that we're doing right now. This is not how I'd want to do it in the long run. Let's see. How many more do we have to do? It says I have 18 netherrack quest. Hellish, 16 next netherrack. So we got a biometer, Maybe we already had that. What does the biometer do? Biomarker hell. It's the only way to get to the hell biome. Interesting. Well, I don't want to get to the hell biome right now, so we'll ignore that. And we have some netherrack, which will, I imagine, prove helpful in the long run. And I can mine diamond level, so this is doable. Item hopper. Now we need a hopper and we need an eye of ender, which means we need ender pearls. So we can't do that quite yet. We also need plates of some size. Like, I think that's what they're called. Not plates, alright. Platforms, no. Mob. Looking for items that would move mobs, and I don't want to make a mob fan. I do want to make a mob masher. Let's see. Basic spikes, which would be iron swords and blocks of iron. Mob fan would require a lot more redstone. Entity conveyors. Yeah, I think these are what we're looking for. So if they're called conveyors, let's see if there's some other conveyors here, because this is where we'd want to make it, is a conveyor belt. Requires some clay and some dye of some kind. Slow conveyor belt. Slowest conveyor belt. Just a regular conveyor belt. Ooh. Well, we could make conveyor belts using this. It's probably not super fast, but it would be something. Let's see if we can do that. And a dropping conveyor belt might be something we have to do too. A vertical conveyor belt. Interesting. Right, so just regular conveyor belt using this crafting recipe. There. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and, while we're in our inventory, make some more blocks of coal. Or maybe not. Blocks of charcoal. And now we'll make blocks of coal. Here. And I'll put the obsidian here because that didn't turn out as well as I would have liked. Alright. So the thought is going to be like right here, a conveyor that would slowly put everything towards us. This way. This way. And that way. Okay. Let's see. There we go. And I think everything else will just be long lines in this direction. And then the next part of this will be, we're going to have to make a 3 tall area, smooth this out, turn off all the lights, and put a mob masher, mob grinder here. And at some point, maybe some more work to make it easier to walk from one area to the other. Mob grinder. Mob masher would require iron spikes, which requires iron blocks. So and iron swords. Again, it'd be nice if we could just make a decent amount of things first. Right, so an iron spike makes it. Mobs will also draw XP. Mobs killed by spikes do not count as player kills. Okay. See, I could probably just use that. But the question will come down to, can I make an entire mob masher? Because that would be nice. But we also still are very much in a position where this is asking quite a lot. So, yeah. Theoretically, I could put these spikes down here, and they'll hurt me too. Thanks. And then I would just have to come and stand here and collect the items. And this area has been blocked off. And I kind of did that intentionally so that skeletons wouldn't be able to shoot me. But that very possibly was a mistake. Let's see. If I make compressed wood, that doesn't seem like that's a thing. If I make compressed logs, that doesn't seem like that's a thing. Well, just throw some logs in here. Throw some more in here. Honestly, it's not worth it to even try to burn the saplings. Oh, this whole inventory area is not getting any better. It's just getting worse and worse. It's just so many logs, so many sticks. The tree is growing. Maybe I don't need the tree to grow anymore? Yeah, I think that probably is the case. That there's just no need for that. So yeah, I'll put that there. And go ahead and cook up those sticks. And we need more iron. By far. That's our #1 issue. Alright, iron stuff goes here. And yeah, there should be more than enough iron items if we are willing to get rid of. I don't even know why I have this stuff on me. Again, this stuff needs to be in like a compacting drawer. Let's see. That's 35 iron. I feel like I should have more iron than what I'm getting. So I don't know if things are converting in a funny way or merging. I feel like this is the right amount. And I know this probably doesn't feel like I'm making a lot of progress. And this has been one of my concerns, certainly before I ever wanted to do another Minecraft series, is to give the idea and think about, do I, like, is this the right move? Let's see, 1 block of iron, 1 iron spike, 1, I believe, block of redstone. Right. Yeah, I'm running low. And 2 more iron swords. And I believe this mob masher, good news about that is that I'm pretty sure it doesn't require any electricity. So we might be in a good position there. But unless I have enough diamonds, which I guess I do now, I don't. Can we make this? Another block of iron. There we go. Mob grinder. All right. And put it down. Then I think it just needs a lever, which there's some sticks in front of us, so I don't want to have to make sticks to make a lever. In fact, let's just make a whole pile of levers and throw them in the inventory just in case we ever need them. So theoretically, that's all we have to do. There's all kinds of mods that we can put on it, but mob mashers like don't require an upgrade or anything. This is mob grinding utilities, so we could get a sharpness upgrade with gold nuggets and redstone and iron swords, and we could have 10 of those. We could get a looting upgrade with blue dye, which we could do, and 10 of those. Fire aspect I don't think we need. What is this one? Smite, I'm not sure we need. Bane of Arthropods I don't think we need. But heads, we will need that at some point, but I don't think anything. So just kind of a looting and a sharpness to start off with is where we'll be, what we'll be doing in the next recording. Clearly I've made a mistake using this. I'm going to instead just go back to ingots. It's not worth the effort for the issue, so we'll do that. And yeah, we don't have any quests done, but we are making progress. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching.